Hey everyone, Josh here. I'm making a second video for my V10 TDI Touareg project, which is going to be a cam inspection. I bought the car, it wouldn't crank. Ended up being bad connection at the starter. I got it running, but you could tell something wasn't quite right. I put about 10K on it around the yard at work, and it was very low on power. It was pretty disappointing. Near the end of the drive, ended up running really rough and throwing a cylinder 1 misfire code, as well as multiple random misfire codes on ECU 1, which covers the cylinders 1 through 5. And if you're familiar with Volkswagen PD engines, you'd know they were known for eating the cams. They were Volkswagen's kind of stepping stone between the VP37 rotary pump and going to the common rail. So they were made from 04 to 06 and 4 cylinders in North America, and the V10 TDI Touareg shared the same system from 04 to 08, so they also had cam wear issues apparently. So ended up it had misfire codes, ended up the cam was worn. I'll show you the video here of what the cam lobes look like. I just did my sister's 4-cylinder car. It's really hard to tell in car how bad it is. You can kind of see the cam lobes kind of wore off a little bit. The edges are a little sharp. The followers are hard to see, but you can kind of see ends up kind of getting scratch marks in it. And her car, once we had it all apart, it actually had wore right through 2 of the 4 followers, and it had a hole in the one, so that cylinder was not opening the exhaust valve fully. So the V10 has similar issue going on, and I'll hopefully get to dig into it shortly. Here you can see a cylinder 1 cam lobe there. Edges are rolled over a little bit and it's just a sharp edge. That one's not terrible. This one you can see it's a little bit worse. A little more scratching on the lobe tip, and same thing, a little bit more burring at the edge. They don't look terrible, but the followers I imagine are beat up pretty bad if you get the cam out. Here's a close-up of the follower. You can see the scratching just kind of at the edge there. And here's a close-up of another lobe, and you can really see it there, the edges rolled over. And this one here is out of my sister's 4-cylinder BRM. The 4 followers in the picture there are the 4 exhaust followers. They seem to get beat up the worst, and you can see the one has a hole right through it, and the other one has a pretty big crack in it.